Vernal was a peaceful, quiet town, and it's the first murder I can ever remember.
November 1972, the weekend after Thanksgiving, 21-year-old Gregory Dahl Nickel took his 18-year-old date to a popular lookout spot in Vernal.
Our little town got scary. Things just like that didn't happen around here.
Investigators say a total stranger came up to Greg's car, told him he broke down on the nearby highway and needed help, and that's when the stranger shot Greg.
I've never forgotten hardly a minute of that night.
Greg's sister, Lynette Ray, was home in Vernal that night. She remembers waking up the next day with the sheriff and Greg's date at the front door. Investigators later pieced together the night. After Greg was shot, they took him and his date to a remote area miles away from the shooting and set Greg's car on fire with him in it. Detectives searched the area for days and worked leads they had to go on, but the case went cold.
I just would look at my phone every day and wait for a text, or is today going to be the day?
That call finally came in 2020. Detectives found one of the men involved, but he died the year before in 2019.
Back in the day, it was like you have to have a whole towel full of blood. And nowadays, it's DNA that you can't even see with the naked eye.
DNA testing technology didn't come on the scene until 1992, 20 years after Greg's murder. But investigators preserved evidence. Steve O'Cam, an agent with the State Bureau of Investigation, says with advancements in technology, they were able to find the second suspect, who is still alive.
I tell people literally this is like the golden age of cold cases and DNA testing.
Which is a relief to people who lived in Vernal during the murder and are still there.
I think a lot of the older people's relieved, and I am too.
And possible closure for Ray, who has waited for 52 years.
Why is the most important thing to you over anything else?
That's what's hanging over me right now. I want to be able to look him in the eye and have him tell me why. Why did you destroy our family like you did? Why did you destroy the girl's family like you did?